So once again, everybody, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Leadership TKO show. The voice that you're hearing right now is myself, yours truly, Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. And so again, welcome aboard on this beautiful Monday evening. That's right. What time is it? What day is it, everybody? It is the 18th of March. And so we are indeed live. We're live right now on the Facebook platform. We're also going to be making this content available on the YouTube channel as well. So listen, for those of you who want to be consistently plugged in, you want to find out all of what's going on, you don't want to miss, okay? You don't want to miss any of the content that's going to be shared. I encourage you to set an alarm. Okay, definitely follow me on Facebook so that you know when I do go live and you're able to plug in right here with each and every one of us. And so if you're on YouTube, welcome aboard to the channel. And I'm glad that you had some opportunities to come and check out the information. And so listen, we go live with Leadership TKO every Monday and Wednesday around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And so you're more than welcome to join in with us. And I do want to make sure that I invite some great people to plug in with us. So hold on just a moment, everybody. I have some great people who are plugged in on various platforms. Okay, so let me go ahead and invite them in. Join me now as I am live on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So again, I do welcome you here. I have some special announcements I'm going to share towards the end of our time together, towards the end of this conversation. So listen, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So stay tuned to the very end so that you can get a hold of this information. So with that being said, I know we do have some new people who may be plugged in. Right here on Facebook. You may be coming in a little later. And as a matter of fact, that reminds me, if you are watching this stream or video a little later on and you want to acknowledge your presence, you want me to acknowledge your presence, go ahead and put in hashtag replay. That lets me know that you came on board and you plugged into this later. All right, later on. So as you can see, no video today. Okay, I've had such a busy day. Some of you know that I'm involved with some projects. And so I was just like, listen, getting my face, they say getting your face beat, right? But getting the face together, getting all that stuff together, I just did not have the time today. But I wanted to make sure that I connected with you all and provided some great value for you. So if this is your first time, understand I created Leadership TKO, this brand, I think over 2 years ago. It's been quite some time already that we've been going strong with Leadership TKO. I'm a wife to Army veteran Keith McKnight. As you can see there, we've been involved with network marketing for quite some time as well. We're both homeschool parents. Absolutely. We have a 5th grader, we have a 2nd grader, and they are homeschooled. And so we enjoy teaching from home and being able to add subjects like learning about money to the curriculum. And so we're just extremely grateful for that. We're in full-time network marketers and wealth builders. And so as you're coming on into the stream and this conversation tonight, in the comments, definitely let me know the city, the state, and the country where you are tuning in from as you are plugging in. So drop it in the chat. Don't be a stranger, right? Let us know that where you're tuning in from, and we will do our very best to acknowledge those of you here. So on Mondays, we focus in on network marketing. It's a profession. It's a real career. It's a real profession, and we are excited about it. We are excited about it. And so listen, tonight we're focusing in on Leadership Unleashed, transforming your network marketing journey. We're going to show you how to transform your journey through leadership. So as you're tuning in right now, drop in the chat leadership as you're plugging into this. I know many of you probably got a bazillion things going on this Monday, but drop in the word leadership just to let me know that you're following along, that you are engaged as well. All right. So let's keep this thing moving because I want to let you know what the objectives are. What are we going to help you to conquer and really to understand before you exit this stream, this video on today? So number one, you're going to understand the pivotal role of leadership in network marketing success. That's number one. Number two, you're going to be able to identify key leadership skills essential for network marketers, including yourself. Number 3, we're going to explore strategies for developing and enhancing your leadership capabilities. I heard it from the great Dr. John Maxwell. He says, everything rises and falls upon leadership. So if you want to be great in network marketing, it's directly tied to leadership. Type in that word leadership. Once again, type it in. And then the last objective we're going to focus in on is helping you to examine real world examples of effective leadership in network marketing. And this is going to involve people who were once here and maybe transitioned on to be in heaven, and even leaders who are still present and they're doing extremely well leading. Okay, they're leading from the front. And so we're going to go ahead and dive right on into our discussion today. Hopefully you are ready. So here's the deal. My goal really is to empower you with the knowledge and tools to elevate your leadership and drive your teams towards unparalleled success. And so in network marketing, leadership isn't just a title. It's an action and influence that drives the team towards achieving shared goals. It's all about achieving goals. Anybody agree with me? Type in agree, right? Type in the word agree if you agree with me. Okay, put that in the chat if you agree wholeheartedly that, it's all about achieving shared goals. Because good leadership impacts team motivation. It impacts retention and even overall performance, creating like a ripple effect that accelerates business growth. So by fostering a culture of success and support, leaders like yourself can turn individual members into cohesive, unstoppable force. You all can be unstoppable. Okay? So what does leadership mean in the context of network marketing? Again, it's all about motivating your team. It's all about helping to create a ripple effect of business growth, creating what? A culture of success. That's what it's truly all about. So what are some essential leadership skills for network marketers? Okay, and I've listed just a few of them right here. So hopefully you have a notepad and a pen. You can take down some copious notes, as they like to say, copious, right? I want to say that word one more time, copious. Take some copious notes based on what it is that you do see here on the screen. All right. And so I'm extremely excited about these points here. These are very, very important. Make sure you jot them down. I see you, Mary Bush. Good evening to you. I see you, Emily Wandalo. Emily is tuning in from the UK. That is the commitment. That's a leader right there. I'm going to celebrate Miss Emily Wandalo because she's a leader. She's leading from the front. She's not just saying, look, go this way. She's going the way, and she's helping other men and women do it. So kudos, Miss Emily Wandalo, for being the leader that you are. And I appreciate also Miss Mary Bush for plugging on in here as well. Thank you so very much for your consistency as you plug in. And anybody else that's watching this right now, listen, I don't know that you're on because you haven't acknowledged yourself. You haven't typed in the chat where you're watching from. Okay, drop it in the chat. Where are you watching this stream or this video from? Good evening, Miss Tasha Valentine. Good evening to you. Welcome aboard to Leadership TKO. We're focusing in on leadership and its direct connection to network marketing success. All right, Tasha, I see you tuning in from Hopewell, Virginia. That's right. She's tuning in from Virginia as well. Lisa Chaney, I see Lisa is dropping in as well. Good evening, Lisa. Welcome to Leadership TKO, right? The live stream. And I know we have some people who are going to be watching by way of the YouTube channel as well. I have a special treat for those of you who are tuning in tonight. So make sure you stay to the end and you'll know exactly what that is. But let's talk about some of these points that's on the screen, some of these skills for network marketing. Number one, as you can see, communication, right? Okay, so Clear and persuasive communication. That's what we're talking about here. You're going to need clear and persuasive communication. Now, you need this to ensure your vision and your expectations are understood. That's why you need clear and persuasive communication. All right, Lisa, I see you tuning in from Los Angeles. Yes, indeed. Look forward to coming out there very, very soon. All right. I know I have some business colleagues out there. Okay. Now, here's another skill that you do need, because when it comes to communication, that I'm glad that I put this one first, because you don't want to drop the ball when it comes to building a network marketing business, or any business for that matter. Communication is essential. Once you break down communication, there's a problem. There's going to be many problems that unfold as a result of that. So communication is what you want to make sure you have together. Now, if that means you need to send out some emails, some text messages, if you need to schedule Zoom sessions, you need to have several methods connected to your company so that everybody can stay on one accord. Everyone can stay unified. Good evening, Miss Jasmine Pacheco. Thank you so very much for plugging into the stream on tonight. Glad to have you here. Good evening, Sophia Colvin. Glad to have you plugging in as well. She's tuning in from North Carolina. We like to say North Kakalaki. Okay, right? North Carolina, she's plugging into. So we're going over some essential skills for those of you who are just joining in. And so we said communication is definitely important when it comes to building a strong network marketing business. Good evening, Sherry Pierce and Miss Lisa Daniels. Listen, all of you ladies, thank you for plugging in. I'm so glad to have you all here. It's been a while for some of you, but I'm glad to see that you're plugging in on tonight. So listen, empathy is definitely one. Take some notes, write it on a notepad, everybody, because empathy to connect is what you need. See, empathy to connect with your team on a deeper level. And then not only that, you want to address their unique needs. Okay, you got to be able to understand and address your team members' needs and challenges. Don't ignore them. You want to develop your leaders, help them to be equipped to become even better. Equip your leaders with the tools they need. That's why here with the Leadership TKO show, what's the mission? The mission is to empower network marketers, wealth builders with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. So if you are someone plugging into the show, into this YouTube channel, listen, if you have challenges with your influence or impacting lives as a coach or as a consultant, a mentor, or affiliate, for those of you who are network marketers, if you are challenged in the area of passive income and building generational wealth, this particular brand is going to help you to do that. This is what we're here to do. And we want to make sure we address your needs and your challenges. Okay, and use those challenges as stepping stones so that you can move forward and carry out your divine assignment, your purpose in life. That is what we're here to help you to accomplish. Okay, so we talk about communication, we talk about empathy. Let's address vision. Everybody type that word in the chat for me. Type in the word vision. That's going to let me know you're following along. Type in the word vision right there in the comment section. Vision. Vision, vision, vision. That's what we want you to type on in. Vision is important. Why? You see, a compelling vision inspires. It inspires people. And I love inspiration because I believe motivation is short-lived, but inspiration can last for a lifetime. Okay, it can last for a lifetime. So again, a compelling vision inspires. It should be one that inspires and directs. Okay, some people need to know what to do. And so if you share your vision, it gives people an idea, okay, this is what they can do. And then also, listen, that last point there, adaptability. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to adapt to navigate the changes and challenges of the market, because there's something always being upgraded or tweaked a bit in the network marketing profession. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Good evening, Amy Lewis. That's right. We call her Miss Next Level. Welcome to Leadership TKO. We're glad to have you here. So listen, I'm telling you right now, anybody understand, if you've been in network marketing for at least a year, you will see and you will know that change is going to happen in this field. Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. Okay. So these are the skills right here: communication, empathy, vision, adaptability. These are leadership skills for network marketers that I believe is essential. So when a new person joins you in business, you might want to talk to them about this right here: communication, empathy, vision, and adaptability. You may want to have trainings on this. It's essential. So look, develop your leadership abilities. Notice the invisible you right before develop. This is a command. And normally when you deal with commands, the invisible word is you. So you got to think about it like this: you develop your leadership abilities. You, the person you see in the mirror, the person who wakes up every day with breath in their body given to you by the Most High, you develop your leadership abilities. You do it. Okay? See, here's what you gotta understand. Leadership, like any other skill, can be honed and developed. See, immersing yourself in continuous learning through books, okay, through courses and seminars is the key. It's key. It's so vital. So what you want to do is seek out mentorship, and you're listening to one right now. And there are many others. But seek out mentorship, coaching from leaders who you admire. And you want to engage in self-reflection and actively seek feedback to identify areas for improvement. If you're connected to somebody and they're just like, I'm good, I don't need to go to another course, I don't need to read no more books, I don't really need none of it. You need to run in the opposite direction, because what they're telling you is that, right? Indirectly, they're telling you that they're perfect. They're good. In other words, they're God. They're godlike because they don't need enhancement. The only one perfect that I know about, honestly, you guys, is God. So anybody else, there's still room for improvement. And that includes yours truly, myself, right? It includes me. We all have room for improvement. Good evening, Rufus Reddick. Thank you so very much for plugging in as well tonight during the show. So once again, everyone, engage in self-reflection, actively seek feedback to identify areas of improvement. Because listen, this path of self-improvement will not only elevate your leadership, but also inspire those who are around you to do the very same thing. And that's what you want to do. You want to be a role model for those who are coming up after you, maybe just joining the profession. So inevitably, listen, we need to be leading by example. We need to lead by example. Someone put that in the chat so people know as they come in and watch the replay. Type in the words, lead by example. Lead by example. That's what you want to do. Lead by example. I mean, there's no other easier way to say this but to do it. Right? But to do it, the most powerful leadership tool you have is your own example. See, your commitment, professionalism, and ethical, let me put that in there for the people in the back. I'm going to say it one more time. Ethical conduct, sets the standard. You can set the standard for your team. And so share of your successes and failures openly as learning opportunities. See, this transparency, and I love that. I love being my authentic self. I love being transparent as much as I can. And so this transparency builds trust. It encourages a culture of continuous learning and growth. Okay. You have to be able to let people in, not keep everyone a bay, right? In other words, you stay over there. I don't want you inside of all my business. Listen, some people need to understand the struggles that you've encountered so that they'll know, man, you went through it. I know I can get through it. If you did it and you're still here, like I know that I can get over whatever I'm encountering right now in my life. Anybody agree with me on that? Anybody agree with me on the power of transparency and being that example that others will want to follow? Okay, if I just hear about a person, like if I'm in business with someone and all they talk about is their success, I never hear about their struggle. I begin to question and wonder, are you real? Are you really real? Okay, that's what it causes me to do. I don't know about you all, but that's what it does for me. Like, are you really real? Okay? Like I don't need somebody that's perfect. I need somebody that's relevant. I need somebody that's real and transparent. Now, I don't need somebody that's super duper ghetto. I don't need somebody that's just off the wall. You just like, ooh, that's a bit like they're just real like extra. That's a difference there. There's a difference there. Okay, there is a real difference with that. So listen, lead by example. It builds trust. It encourages that culture of learning and growth. That's what you want to do. And so here's what I encourage you to do next. Cultivate a positive team culture. A positive team culture. You can do that in any groups that you've created and formed, whether on Facebook or Telegram, or if you got your own YouTube channel, or wherever your group is, wherever your team is, you want to cultivate a positive team culture. This is what we need to get into right now. A positive team culture. That's what you need, because a positive team culture is the heartbeat, the heartbeat of your network marketing team. It is. If you wanted to keep on living, you need to cultivate a positive team culture. You need that. You really, really do. Okay. See, it's built on trust, respect, and collaboration. Write that down. Your culture, right? It should be built on trust, respect, and collaboration. Trust, respect, and collaboration. Just being honest with you. And listen, if you have not liked or loved this particular stream or video, stop for a moment and show some love to the stream if you've been enjoying what you're hearing so far. For those of you who are on the live stream, or even those of you on YouTube, show the stream some love if you've been enjoying the content thus far. But yes, a culture is built on trust, respect, and collaboration. And listen, foster an environment where open communication, okay, and constructive feedback is normal. You want to be able to welcome that. You want to welcome open communication. You want to welcome constructive feedback. And then celebrate successes together. Okay, let's celebrate. Foster an environment of celebration and not just toleration. The very fact that you have, these people on the team, don't just tolerate them, but celebrate one another. Okay, celebrate one another. It's okay. It's all right. Support each other through the challenges that you're facing. And this creates a sense of belonging and loyalty that truly is invaluable. It's invaluable. And so listen, here's what we need to do. This is what we need to be thinking about. We need to motivate and empower our teams by setting clear, achievable goals. They have to be achievable. You can't create a goal and like you haven't even gotten to $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month yet, but you're saying we're going to reach 100,000. Wait a minute. Let's set some achievable, realistic goals first, and then also not just that, everybody, but recognizing your team members' accomplishments. Like I have several people who are plugged into this stream right now, and they're connected to me in this. We've been actually in business for quite some time. So when I'm in touch with valuable opportunities, they plug right on in. And so I celebrate them because we've been business partners for so long. People like Tasha Valentine, people like let's see, I know Dr. Patricia Goodman is one. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but I know Tasha Valentine is definitely one who has been in business with me for quite some time. So whenever she hears about an opportunity, boom, Tasha is right there. And she's listening and she's wanting to learn more about it. So Tasha, listen, I just want to tell you that I appreciate you, right? Glad to be going on this journey with you in terms of building wealth and this financial freedom journey. And so just know that I'm here to support you in your endeavor. Okay. I'm here to support you. So listen, again, it's all about empowering your team. Empower your team members to take initiative and lead projects, okay, which nurtures their development and benefits the team overall. So encourage your team members to do this. Okay, encourage your team members to do that. It will go a long way. Okay, it will definitely go a long way, everybody. So let's keep this party going. So now, when it comes to leading in network marketing, you got to learn how to overcome some common challenges. Okay, how do you overcome common challenges? Because leadership is not without its challenges. See, conflict resolution, that's a way to overcome it. Time management, there goes another way to do it. And then also, listen, adapting your leadership style to fit your team. These are just a few hurdles that you might face. Okay, you're trying to resolve conflicts or issues. You're strapped for time. You're like, I don't know what is going on, but your 24-hour period is just, phew, it's just gone, right? So approach these challenges as opportunities to really strengthen your leadership and then refine your approach. And then listen, you can ensure your team remains focused and motivated at the very same time. So again, approach those as opportunities. Don't focus on the negative, focus on what you can gain, how you can grow through it as you go through it. Focus on how you can grow through the challenges rather than just trying to quickly overcome the challenge. It's all about growth. Okay, it's always about growth. Now let's talk about just a couple of scenarios and situations. I know quite a few people, who have made an impact in my life and probably on some of your lives as well, those of you who are listening in. And they were great leaders. Okay, and we've learned so much, so many lessons from their leadership. Anybody heard of a man by the name of Dr. Ty Best? Anybody heard of that name? Type in, yes, me, Dr. Best. Listen, let me know if you've heard of such a great leader, this network marketing Hall of Famer, and definitely his wife. We can't leave out his wife, Mrs. Valerie Best. Have you all heard about these leaders who are leading from the front? Men, as parents, as a wife and a husband, I mean, just changing lives throughout the world. And so, not just them, but there are many other leaders as well. I know Ray Higdon is one. Of course, we got Dr. Myron Golden. There's so many leaders that I can name who were once and may still be a part of the network marketing space. Okay, and we're just just appreciative of the example that they've set. Eric Worre and his wife, Marina. Okay, just great leaders who are leading from the front and helping and showing the way to do this. And I know their focus is upon personal development and getting in those books, getting in the seminars, focusing on courses, just growing overall. And that's how we become great leaders. And not just that, listen, doing the work. You can read a whole lot of books and go to a whole lot of Zoom sessions, but if you don't apply what you learn, it's not going to mean anything. You just have a whole lot of knowledge and nothing else. Okay, so you really need, like all of these leaders that I've named, I'm telling you right now, they've had their struggle moments, but they've definitely overcome. Okay, they've definitely overcome. And I know for many of you, they've left imprints inside of your hearts and helped you to become the leaders whom you are today. So listen, we need to enhance our leadership through technology. There's no way around it. Okay, leaders like Dr. Myron Golden will tell you about the impact that technology has had. Because in today's digital age, technology is a crucial ally in leadership. So from social media to project management softwares, you got digital tools can actually enhance communication. We're using one right now, Zoom. We're on Facebook. We're on, for example, YouTube, for those of you who are going to be watching on YouTube. Listen, they can enhance collaboration, these tools, it can enhance motivation within our teams. So we have to embrace these tools and what they can do for us. Okay, we really, really do. So what is the plan, everybody? When we talk about the importance of leadership, what should we implement like ASAP? What are some things that we can do starting today so that we can make sure we enhance ourselves as leaders? What can we do? Let's talk about it for a moment. Remember, okay, here's something we need to think about. Identify your leadership goals. That's number one. Identify your leadership goals for this year, 2024. We're just wrapping up a quarter of the 2024 year. Okay, so think about your goals as we're going into the second quarter of the year, which is going to start in April. So think about how you're going to approach the second quarter. Okay, maybe you didn't have a good solid plan for the first quarter, but we really need you to level up. Okay, and think about what your plan of action is going to be as we go into the second quarter of the year. All right. So identify your goals, outline steps to achieve them. Okay, what is your steps to be able to get it done? And I'm going to show you, there's going to be a place where you'll be able to hear about leadership goals and how to really put your goals into like an action plan, because there's going to be a place where we're going to be talking about that in depth. I'm telling you, and you don't want to miss being a part of this particular area. I'm going to show you how to get in. And for those of you tuning in right now, listen, you're going to understand exactly what you need to do. Okay, so here it goes. Here it goes. We also need to include continuous learning, skill development, and specific strategies to engage and motivate our teams. We got to have this roadmap. How are we going to achieve our goals in terms of skill development and team engagement? And not just that, when you have this plan, this roadmap, please understand you got to do regular check-ins on the progress that will help you adjust your plan as needed. Because sometimes you need to make a shift or a change or tweak it a bit as you're moving along. So I just want you to understand you got to have a plan, and there's a way by which you can get help with creating a leadership action plan. So definitely stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to get that help. So we're wrapping this up, everyone. We're wrapping it up. And so as I conclude the session, listen, remember that leadership is a journey, not a destination. Again, leadership is a journey, not a destination. The skills and the strategies that we've discussed are your toolkits for success. So embrace the challenge, commit to growth, and lead your team to new heights. Your leadership can transform your network marketing journey, creating a legacy of success and inspiration. It really, really can. So look, I'm going to inspire you all the more. My husband and I, we've come together. We said, you know what? We got to listen, we're taking a stand on the word big time, especially as we came into 2024. And we said we're applying this word on the journey in every area of our lives, and that includes building wealth. And so we believe wholeheartedly in Ecclesiastes 11:2, the importance of having not just 7, but maybe even 8 ventures, because we don't know what disasters are going to fall upon the land. So we've come together, and so we've vetted different opportunities out. And we said, you know what? For those of you who are ready to go, you want to build your wealth, come connect with us. If your personal vision aligns with our vision in terms of applying the word of God and being led by God to building wealth, creating passive income, if that's you and you're open to learning about valuable sources of income, you're welcome to learn about the Wealth Inner Circle. Now, the way to do it, is type in WIC. If you want to learn about the Wealth Inner Circle, type in WIC in the chat, right where you are. And for those of you on YouTube, we'll make sure that information is available in the description area of the video. Okay? So we'll definitely get back with you for those of you who want to learn about the Wealth Inner Circle. And I'll tell you, the sources actually feature this one collaboration right here. And that's with a company called At Cost Metals. We believe in the importance of having gold and silver a part of our portfolio. And so we've partnered up with At Cost just to make sure that as of this year, the beginning of this year, you're able to add gold and silver a part of your portfolio. So for those of you, I just want to give you a heads up that gold and silver is what we have, and we've collaborated with At Cost as a part of one of our sources. And then another powerful source, right, that we are great and just really excited to be a part of, and that is a program called Keeps, where we invite men and women to learn, earn, and elevate. This project is led by Pastor Lonnie McCowan. He's the visionary and the founder of the project. As you can see here, faith-based financial movement, a minimum of 21 automated income streams. You don't have any products to sell. There's no recruiting required. It's self-sustaining income. Self-sustaining income. And so we have a powerful meeting that's going to be coming up, I believe this Sunday. Okay, this Sunday coming up in the evening. So if you want to be a part, if you want to tune into this special presentation that Mr. McCowan is going to be hosting, you want to type in the word keeps. Type in the word keeps in the comment section for those of you who do want to learn about this powerful resource right here. If you want to learn how to achieve financial freedom God's way, and it's not just about the income, it's about the education. It's about the renewing of your mind. So if you're only focused upon income, this is not the project for you. But if you know that you need to work on your mindset and get the education, while at the same time being rewarded through our system, then you're more than welcome to tune in to ask for information regarding this presentation taking place on this coming Sunday evening. Type in the word keeps, and I will keep you informed so you can get the Zoom details for this particular presentation. And so here is the powerful resource, the community that I want to invite you to, and that is Leadership TKO. We've just formed a Telegram community. Okay, we've just formed a Telegram community, and we want to invite you, those of you who are listening in, watching in, we want to invite you because listen, the truth is we don't own any of these platforms, and that includes Facebook. We don't own it. So if something happens with Facebook, and I'm gonna be honest and transparent, that's recently what happened with me, where there's a couple of things that went on and they tried to restrict, but I'm here. And because of that, I encourage you to join me on Telegram so that if anything was to happen again, we'll still be connected. You'll still be informed. So for those of you who want to join me in the Leadership TKO Telegram community, I'm encouraging you to type in the word Telegram. Type that word right there in the comment section. Type the word Telegram, and I'll make sure we connect so you can be added to the Telegram Leadership TKO community. Now, I encourage you to do it. Right now it's free. There's no financial requirement to be a part of the Leadership TKO community. You'll hear about courses. You'll hear about master classes. You're going to hear about all of these different things just to help you in your learning, okay, and on your journey. So again, type in the word Telegram if you wish to go ahead and join me and the others inside of the Leadership TKO Telegram community. And I look forward to inspiring you. I look forward to sharing great value into your life as a wealth builder, as a network marketer. So join me there in the Telegram community. So with that being said, thank you so very much for those of you who plugged in tonight. Good afternoon, good evening once again. And listen, for those on YouTube, hit the like button, definitely subscribe to the channel and click on that bell. That way you'll be notified when we upload the videos to the channel. And then for those of you on Facebook, maybe you're like, Dr. Lakeisha, if you want to be with us on YouTube as well, all you got to do is go to LakeishaTV.com. Type that in, LakeishaTV.com, and it will direct you right over there to the YouTube channel so that you'll be able to subscribe as well. Now, for those of you on Facebook, yes, show the stream some love. Love the video. Comment, share this video out as well. We love you. We appreciate you. And we look forward to connecting with you again on this coming Wednesday as we dive into more wealth building and passive income content. So with that in mind, I want to encourage each and every one of you tuning in to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everybody. God bless. And I'll see you again on this coming Wednesday. Take care, everybody.